Hi everyone, this is the beginning of our accountability group for January. And what I would like to do right now is just have you all become more acquainted with the way that the 21-day fix is set up with the containers. You need to do your baseline measurements and your weight and take your before pictures, because I promise you, you will be shocked how easy it is to forget just how far you've gone. And so it's important that you take that baseline information and write it down. And I did post in our Facebook group page the form for you to fill out and keep. What I want to do now is go to the nutrition guide that you all received in your box, your handy dandy box. And this is the area that tells you how many of the various containers you can have per day. The way that you figure that out is at the very beginning of the book. You go on page 8 and you figure out your calorie level. And so what I'm going to do is just talk you through mine. So my current weight in pounds is 144. So I'm going to write that down and then multiply that by 11, and I'm going to come up with 1,584. Then I'm going to take that number and add 400 to that, and that brings me to 1,984. That number goes here, and I subtract 750, and that gives me a grand total of 1,234 calories. So I take that and I say, where do I fit on the chart? And so I go to page 22, and it says here that I'm in that first row. And to continue to lose weight, I need to limit myself to 3 green containers, 2 purple, 4 red, 2 yellow, 1 blue, 1 orange, and 2 teaspoons. So now what I want to do is show you, I am going to have up in the website these forms that you can fill out, and you would just in them write down that you're allowed that many containers. I'm going to show you at the very end of the booklet there and here, but I'm going to give you more tally sheets. So in these tally sheets, you can write down the number of each that you had, and then you can check them off as you eat them throughout the day. What we will provide for you each week is a shopping list and a recommended menu for the week. Here's your breakfast, here's your snacks, here's your lunch, here's your dinner, and with a baseline of containers that will be for row 1, but then you can add more containers as per where you fit on the chart that was on page 8. So that's the beginning of all of that. And then you'll see in your booklet, there are pages that explain all of the different color areas. They tell you, here's the green container, here are the different foods that you can have that are in the green container. One of the things that I have read in different places is that although there's a limit to the number of green containers, if you're really hungry, the green containers are the place to go to add. You can go over that number. Green is the vegetables, purple is the fruits. They're all listed here. Red are the proteins, yellow are our favorites, the carbs, and then and so on. The other thing to know is that the items that are closer to the top are the ones that they recommend that you try to eat first. The ones below are not as highly recommended, but they still are 21-day fix approved. So I just wanted to show you that to get you started, and everybody, baseline pictures and measurements, and you know where you start and how many containers, and you will be receiving your shopping list and a recommended menu for week 1.